right, so how many of you guys have websites? Two, three, four. Okay, how many of you guys have published websites that it actually, I can go and find it right now? One. Okay. You still working on it?
It's like 5 years old.
Oh, yeah, you know that.
Okay.
I wouldn't have known that until you told me. See? But, all right, so we have, how many people in this room? About, I can't count. I'm going to just say 50. So we have 1.5 website out of 50 people in here, okay? As a young professional, I don't care what career you're in. I don't care if you're going to be a teacher or whatever. But if you ever go to a new restaurant in a new city, or if you're looking for a new church, if you're looking for a store that you're trying to buy from, most of the time, 90% of the time, you're going to click on the store that has a website, correct? Right? Okay. You're not going to click on the one that just says no address, add location. You know, it's like, it may be legit, but I'm not really sure. It looks like it does something, but it doesn't look confident in itself. That's what you're saying to the world if you don't have a website. And we can argue about that all day. Because I have a lot of friends who may be better rappers and performers than me, but because of branding and marketing myself, I get performances more than they do. So, same thing for you, you're going into a job interview, okay? And you have to stick out because the music, education, and just education in general is getting so oversaturated, you have to stand out. So there are these cheap websites you can go to, these web services. How many of you guys have heard of Wix? Heard of Wix? Okay. So why is there more hands that have heard of Wix than actually use Wix? That's what gets me every time. So Wix.com is actually what I use for my website. And this is a platform. And you can do the free version, but the only thing about the free version is it has the Wix in the address, and that doesn't really look professional. So I would encourage you guys to get your own domain. Let's do this later. Okay. You can go to Wix.com. Okay. So here's Wix, here's the website. I'm putting this up there so you guys can write this down. I can show you how to use all this stuff. Everything I bring up, I can show you how to use. And you can reach out to me. There's plenty of professors and other classmates that also too, but I'm willing to help you guys. But Wix is the website that I actually use for my own personal website, which I'll show you. I'm not just gonna talk about it. And it's very user-friendly. Like you can add a store, you can add your own merchandise, you can add pretty much anything you want to do. Services that you offer, how people can contact you, your performance videos of your recitals, your senior pictures, all of that stuff. You can make it into what you want it to be. Okay, so let's say you may not looking to get booked at this moment. You just want to focus on school. Well, post videos of your performance. Post your pictures of the professional photography that you had done for yourself. Put your contact information. Make it a big virtual business card at the least. So that way when you're sitting at interviews or you're telling people about what you do, you don't have to be there always talk about yourself, another thing. And it's also a little bit more professional than just having a cool looking social media where you might happen to post, you were out with friends and then now you have a post about you dressing up and now you're playing a piece. It gets very mixed and very disordered. So having a website is very important, okay? All right, so this is my website. It's Lamar Riddick Music. And as you can see here, you get here, you see everything that I have to offer. So maybe for you guys, you just have home, music, about, media, and booking. And then you have your pictures on the front. And then you have your bio. Because there's nothing more that I'm really showing here that you guys don't do yourselves. It's all about how you present it. So these are my upcoming performances. So let's say you're with the Wind Ensemble. You're with the Wind Symphony or concert band or whatever. You can easily go and make your own shows. They don't have to know why or how you got the show, but you can show that you're working, that you're always in progress, that you're always going to be somewhere else. All right? And then you come here, and then maybe you can actually get some recordings done. There's a recording department here. You can link up with one of your classmates or the music industry department and say, hey, I want to record these pieces. I'm going to pay for my recital. then you can have your stuff on iTunes, Spotify, which I'm gonna go over soon, how you can do that. Put that up there. You know, now you're already steps above so many people just by taking an extra mile. So then you go here, have a couple of samples of your music. That's what I have. And let me see, media. This is where you'll put your social media. If you do vlogs, if you do anything with your instrument, whatever, you'll put it here. And here's a couple of vlogs that I've done over the years. And then here are my performance photos of me in action, quote unquote. And then over here is where I have my social media. And the key thing about social media is it can be a tool or it can be torture. You know, if you brand it right, people will look at it and say, wow, like, you know, this person has it together. Or it's like, this person doesn't know what they want to do. You know, with SpongeBob one time at Disney World, and then they're playing Beethoven in the concert. So, like, what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it just personal or is it business? But this website really helps you to just lock into your career and show people, okay, this is me, this is who I am. And then the last thing, shop. So that ties into my next point, actually. So we talked about the money we spend a month, okay? The money we spend a month, $100, okay? There are plenty of websites. There's Underground Printing here in Morgantown that offer t-shirt design. I always encourage people, at least get a t-shirt with your name or something that just displays who you are. Because let's say you get booked or you want to do open mics, you want to play an instrument. That's cool, but your point is that you want to make your passion into a career, right? So you have to learn how to monetize yourself, okay? So getting a t-shirt or a hat or just having business cards can be the determining factor where you get booked to be paid or you get booked to be played. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. You know, you can go to these open mics and have a little table and have your merchandise there so people can come and see, okay, this person takes this so seriously. They have a website, they have merchandise, they actually have to be good. Don't forget that part, you have to practice. But wow, like this is a whole package here that I'm seeing. They'll buy into that, okay? So here, you know, I got a couple of items here, you know, just kind of like the stuff I usually sell, my Revive shirts, hoodies, hats, and stuff like that, so people can see what I offer when it comes to clothing. And then the last thing is booking. So on your website, I would definitely encourage you, this form is probably not, okay, I closed it because I had an event. All right. So with the booking form, I use Google Forms, and I created place of event, time of event, contact, phone number, how many people are going to be there, what's the demographic, a very thorough booking form, okay? Can anybody guess why I'm so thorough with a booking form? Or why you should be thorough with a booking form? Yes, what's your name? State your name.
Emily. So that you and the client know exactly you're on the same page and things don't get crossed when it gets closer.
That's correct. That is one of the biggest reasons. You want to be very clear of why you're bringing me out to this event. Because, and another thing, can you guess another reason why I have it so thorough on the booking form? Can anybody else guess? You can raise your hand. You can tell. Yeah, go ahead.
So you don't get like cheated out of something that you don't want to do.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. And they're about the same in importance. Because one, okay, what this form is going to tell me is that you're serious. The form is like, I think it's like 25 questions. So you have to be pretty serious to go through 25 questions and fill it out before I get notified to say, okay, this person actually took time to do this. Let me have my manager or myself call them to see what it's going to be about. But I also have people that hit me up on Facebook and say, hey, man, I got this event. You know, we don't really got a budget yet, but, you know, we'd love for you to come out and do something. All right, cool, man. Hey, fill out this form and get a chance. They never fill it out. Cool. You just saved me hours of time. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's, the industry loves to do that too. It loves to sell you a dream. You know what I'm saying? But if you can monetize yourself, you don't need to be sold anything. You know, so just learning how to filter through and work the system so it works for you. So having a booking form is very important. I'm sorry it's not up. I think I canceled it because I had some traveling and I usually turn it off so I won't be bombarded while I'm on the road. But, like I said, if you want to know Google Forms, if you haven't used Google Forms before, it comes with your Gmail account, top right-hand side on the menu. It has a list of different apps that Google gives you. Go to Forms, and it's pretty self-explanatory. And what I did particularly is I went to a website of an artist that I knew. They have a booking form, and I copied every last question. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, and just to get yourself ahead. All right, so